Thank you for clicking on the video. I am Mighty and I am back again, once again, with my arch-tempered Nu Udra builds. It's about the right time too, because the Steam reviews are going up now that Capcom has finally addressed the PC issues. But I won't lie, this guy sucked to fight. However, the set is beautiful. It's all about retaliating with skills like Resentment, Counter-Strike, and Bad Blood. Then you have Speed Eating, which is a great quality of life skill. But when you think about it, it kind of counteracts the purpose. I mean, you want to be hurt, but I guess if you get too hurt, it comes in handy. But without further ado, let's get into our first build. I always start my guides off with comfy builds because I am a dad gamer and I'm not necessarily worried about speed. I just want to stay alive. So this is my Nu Udra build. Off the top, you can see it has 3 pieces of Udra Gamma and 2 pieces of Shia, granting us Super Recovery 1, Bad Blood 1, and Guts. Based off what skills we have, we're just going to fill out. So do the fill out method. Resentment, Counter-Strike, and Speed Eating are already maxed out from the base set, but the Zoe armor adds Agitator level 3. So with my decos, I max out Agitator, added 3 maximum mites, 3 divine blessings, 1 weakness exploit, and 1 burst, because the original build has it. So we might as well, go into that. The Exploiter Charm adds the other 2 weakness exploits. It's a good build, but the glaring issue is that Super Recovery kind of counters Resentment. However, if you play like me, I get hit all the time, so it's not that big of a problem. It's a balance between staying alive and staying aggressive and doing that extra damage when hurt. With this setup, I'm hitting exactly 100% affinity. I have 30% coming from my weapon, another 30% coming from maximum might. I have 15% from weakness exploit. An Agitator at level 5 provides another 15% while active, putting us right at 100% affinity for this build. Before we get into the next build, I have to plug my website, MightyMoc.com. It's a personal space for all my creative content. It houses my blog, music, and most importantly, my builds. Just by visiting, you are supporting me, but if you want to take it a step further, you can buy me a coffee. Build 2 is very similar to build 1, but instead of going comfy, we're going to maximize attack. Overall, it's the same setup. We got the same 3 pieces of Nu Udra Gamma, but instead of the 2 pieces of Zoe, we go 2 pieces of Laggy. With this, we gain Azure Bolt 1, but keep Bad Blood 1 and Guts. The very cool thing about this build is that it comes with exceptional skills by default. Again, we have Resentment, Counter-Strike, and Speed Eating, but also maximum might. Then we have all these jewel slots to play with. So because laggy pieces come with only 1 weakness exploit, I decided to max it out. I got the Exploiter Charm again, that's another 2, and then 2 jewels. The rest I kind of went crazy. We got these 2 level 3s, which you can do whatever you want with. I put 1 burst, and the other I just put 1 agitator, but you could go LP or flare. You can do whatever you want. It's very customizable. We got 4 level 1 slots. Of course, I went with 3 divine blessing with mine, and the 1 left over, again, you can do whatever you want. I went with constitution for stamina, but again, super flexible. With the 2 slots, the interesting thing about them is that I would normally use them for Counter-Strike or maximum might, but since the build comes with those inherently, I went with earplugs. Earplugs is always a great quality of life skill, and the 1 left over, I just did part breaker. We got great affinity with this build. My weapon again has 30%, another 30% from maximum might, 30% from Wex, and then when Azure Bolt kicks in, we're looking at well over 100%. Finally, build 3, which is more or less the same as build 2. The only difference here is that we're trading off some Resentment to gain Razor Sharp and Agitator. We keep the same group skills, Azure Bolt, Bad Blood, and Guts, But this time we went with the Ray Gamma helm. We still got 2 pieces of Udra and 2 pieces of Laggy, but the charm makes the difference because it has 1 agitator and 2 levels of razor sharp. For the decos, 2 of the level 2 jewels I put resentment since we already had 2 from the armor. The other I used to max out maximum might. Then for the 2 1 slots, I put divine blessing. If I had to choose out of all 3 builds, I would definitely go for build 1 for comfy or build 2 for aggression. Build 3, this is one that's slightly different than build 2 because it takes away some resentment. So if you don't want to use resentment, but you still want speed eating and counter strike, this is the build that I would use, and then you can just customize it to your liking. But that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for your time. If you made it this far, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Next, I will be hitting up Arch-Tempered Jin Dahad, and then of course, we got to hit up Gogma. But until then, I gotta go feed the kids.